listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Wednesday, October 12th, 2022. How the hell are you? All right. Got a lot of stuff to go over. What are we behind today? Hold on there. Let's see. All right. There we go. Now we're good. So how you guys doing? Did you know that when I woke up, I thought it was 6:30 a.m. I was like, where's Alien Girl show? I couldn't believe it when I woke up. It was 6:01 p.m. and I thought it was a.m. and I sat here and I went to see when Alien Girl show. I'm like, wait, tomorrow? Wait, what's today? And then I realized, holy shit, I slept almost the entire day away and woke up. That was crazy. That was crazy what just happened. Well, I'm glad you're here. I know it happens to every one of us once in a while, but man, that was really weird. I was freaking out to I was gone, sleeping all day. It was weird. I thought for sure it was 6 a.m. when I woke up. Well, that's why the show's a little late. But I'm glad you're here because I know a lot of you are wondering, oh, what the hell's going on? You know, what is Rich gonna say? What is Goofon gonna do? Because, you know, the Angry Channel had another wonderful 2 to 3 hour show talking about Third Phase of Moon and me? I mean, when does that ever get old? When am I ever old news to people? It's just like, get over it. And Third Phase of Moon, it's like, they're hoaxers again! Here they are perpetrating the hoax. It's gotta be them. Nobody else could do it. These guys are at the hoax of everything. They're hoaxers, fakers, liars, grifters. They're hoaxer debunkers. They're even hoaxer debunkers. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is crazy. Rich, come over to our side. Drop Third Phase of Moon and we'll love you. We'll be your friend. Oh, okay. These are the same people that called me a Nazi sympathizer, a racist, misogynist, pig, and everything, and a hoaxer. And if I drop Third Phase of Moon, you'll be my friend? And you'll let all that stuff that you said about me go to the wayside? Like it never happened? I get a clean slate? Do you believe that? Me neither. Yeah, like I'm going to drop Third Phase of Moon because Scambian said, if you drop them, we'll be your friend. We'll be nice to you. Where are you? This isn't high school. This is reality, you little prick. Frickin' Kylo Ren wannabe. Get over yourself. You're not doing anything by giving half lies to these people. Third Phase of Moon hoax this. They never prove shit. Yeah, some of those things Third Phase of Moon already talked about and acknowledged and apologized for. Why do they have to keep apologizing to a scumbag like you? You're nobody. You're born a nobody. And you're riding the coattails of our channels trying to get subs and steal our people from. Oh, steal them. Hey, you guys want to go over there? Be my guest. I'm fine the way things are. I don't need them, but they need me. That's why they're asking me to drop Third Phase. Come here, Rich. Come to us. Why do they want me so bad if I'm so bad? Because I'm not bad. And neither is Third Phase. They did their shit in the past. And they keep going back 12, 13 years as if it's brand new. And I know as long as I've been friends with them 3+ years, there hasn't been a hoax or any kind of that shit on purpose. And if it was, I can't be friends with hoaxers, but I'm friends with them because they're not hoaxing. They're not doing bullshit videos anymore. That's why. And you didn't. And the funny thing is, Cambian should know this. He should know this. But it's his ticket to clicks and views. And that's what he has to do to get ahead of everybody. So be it. Go ahead and make up more lies. And yes, I don't think anybody here. Nah, I'm not going to say it. No, not going to say it. Better than that. Dinner. Breakfast. So we're going to talk about a lot of things that are happening in the field. Roll call. Samo, welcome to the show. Bob Birkins, welcome to the show. David Wilcox, welcome to the show. Jammer Travels, welcome to the show. Loktaz69, welcome to the show. Mr. DB Cooper 77, welcome to the show. Sky Allen, welcome to the show. FAP, welcome to the show. WAF 007, welcome to the show. Andrew Fricker. I did, Andrew. But sometimes you have to address things, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. That's that. You know why I did that? You know why? Because I did it on purpose. That's to give them a little more fuel for the fire, because they need help. Can't come up with any new topics. It's either me, Third Phase of Moon, or Third Phase of Moon, me, Richard Dolan, David Wilcox. I mean, all he does is do the circuit, the same 5 people. At least here, Andrew, you get to learn a little bit about what not to do, how to use a camera, how to debunk stuff. You know, we teach over here. We're not all about pointing out the hoaxers. We do, but that's not what we focus on anymore. But I would have to say, I'm always going to be pointing out the hoaxers, the liars, the cheaters, because that's what I do. And that's what I've been doing from day 2. Day 1, I didn't. Day 1, I was just talking about me. And then I found out, well, nobody's doing any investigating. They just take my word for it that I captured this dot that I'm calling a UFO. All right. So day 2, I realized everybody doesn't care. I take that back. People with large websites and channels don't care about this shit, the small shit that Scambian's doing and all these other people, 2 other people that come after us. And why they come after me, it's because I'm friends with Third Phase of Moon. But if I wasn't friends with them, they would accept me as one of their own. If that doesn't sound like some woke shit to me and cancel culture people, I don't know what is. That's not my style. I'm loyal to my friends, and I'm true to my word. At least I can say that. There you go. Darkest Gooner, welcome to the show. Marie Jose Sproul, welcome to the show. Yeah, this is like a movie. Oh my God, you are so gosh darn gullible. You want me to address that right now on why that's not true? I know it looks that way, but let me explain how YouTube works. Gigi, welcome to the show. So if I didn't say your name, doesn't mean I don't love you. It means I'm starting the show. So I didn't watch this at all, by the way, because I get too mad and then I come on the show and I act like, they do. But I'm going to explain how it works and try to come along with me. Don't just listen and daydream about what I just said. Listen to everything I'm telling you, because I'm going to explain why he's wrong about that. First of all, Third Phase of Moon, I've watched them since they became a channel. I was their #1 hater back in the day when they first started. Funny, a guy who preaches about hoaxing, lying, cheating is now hanging out with liars, cheaters, and hoaxers. Does that make sense to anybody that I would do that? No. But let me tell you, I've been watching them from day 1. And they've gotten their subscribers. They used to get, believe it or not, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 in a weekend. Back in the day, I remember watching them get 100,000, then 200,000 subs in like a month or so later. 300,000 subs, like, you know, after a year, 2 years. I'm like, this fucking unbelievable hoaxing piece of shit channel. And I wished all hate on them. I wished everything on them. I wished AIDS on them. I wished that we would meet somewhere. Back in the day, you know, I was a little bit different. So, you know, it was easier to handle myself back then. But, you know, I just said anything in hopes that they would hear it. But, you know, they didn't pay attention to Blog Talk Radio back in the day. So I went on and on and on for about 5 years. And I remember seeing them, the last time I saw them, I think was like 500,000 subscribers. And then I stopped talking about them for whatever reason. And then about 4 or 5 years later, I start this channel back up and I see that they're at 750,000 subscribers or something. And I'm like, holy crap, Third Phase of Moon almost got 1 million subscribers, but they don't. And I said that to I'm like, I'm wondering, why don't they have 1 million by now? They should, but they didn't, because the shadow banning started happening when I guess there was some event that happened. Somebody got killed or something it was shown on YouTube, the Alex Jones thing. But I watched Third Phase of Moon get their subscribers. Now, when you are a new channel and that thing that Cambion was showing, like 1,000 subs, no subs, no subs, no subs, 1,000. When you have a channel like my size, if Cambion was to look me up and show you where I was, it would show you that I had probably 100 subscribers here, 100 subscribers that month or this month. It goes in increments of 100. The more subscribers you have, the increments go higher. So Third Phase of Moon has, 800,000 subs. They're not going to go, oh, they had 246 subs this month. They had 914 this month. Because their channel's much bigger than mine, they just go in 1,000 subscriber increments, and that's it. So if Third Phase of Moon in June this summer had 1,015 subscribers, it would only show 1,000. If they had 1,800 subscribers that month, it would only show 1,000. It doesn't go over to the next 1,000 until the increment of that 1,000 is hit. Does that make sense? So if they had a channel with 100 subscribers, it would only show 1 new subscriber for that month. If they had 10,000 subscribers, it would show 100 new subscribers, like it does for me every month in increments of 100. That's how you know. And Third Phase of Moon didn't have any subscribers during the summer. I know they went a few months without getting any, but here's the deal of it all. They have movies out there that they put out, Gigi and others. And when those movies hit, they get subscribers. And that's why you see the bump and then nothing. They're shadow banned, just like me, just like everybody else. Even Kurt Jamungel's now feeling the shadow ban of ufology. His numbers have dropped 30% or so. It's real. Third Phase of Moon doesn't need to buy subscribers. And only 6%, if he knows how to look at analytics like the rest of you do, or don't. But YouTube is supposed to recommend your channel, which is why some of you get notifications and others don't. When you're shadow banned, you get numbers like Third Phase is having. Only 6.6% or 6%, I forget, it's low. But only 6% of their subscribers will get notifications. 6% out of 800,000. 10% is 80,000. So what's 5%? 40,000. Which is why they average about 30 to 40,000 views per download or upload. GoofOn used to be at 44% recommended. Now, 11%. Which makes sense, which is why I get about 1,300 views an episode. The math, it all adds up. You just have to know what to look for and not be lied to. And that's why if Third Phase of Moon had months where it shows 0 subscribers, that means they didn't get 1,000. It would only register when they got 1,000. So for 3 months during the summer, or however many months in a row, it looks like they didn't have any. They had some subscribers, but they didn't reach the 1,000 to register on that. Believe me, I've been watching all of you who have channels for 2 years straight. I know how it works. And he's only showing you what he knows, but he doesn't know anything else, or he's hiding it from you. That's why it looks like Third Phase of Moon buys subs. Do you really think you need to buy subscribers if you already have 700,000 and you're putting out award-winning documentaries the last couple of years? Of course there's going to be some ups and downs because Amazon will advertise Third Phase of Moon's Above Top Secret one weekend, and then maybe they don't do it the next. And then they do it during the holiday, and then they take it away again. So anytime they have the top advertising spot on Amazon where you just scroll down, it says top documentaries, theirs pops up. Sometimes it doesn't. And when it does pop up, people flock to it. And it gives them a surge in subscribers. That's all I'm going to say about that, Gigi. So now you know. It depends how big your channel is. That denotes how many new subscribers you're getting. You have to reach a certain level, 100, 1,000. Hey, those channels that have like 2-3 million subscribers, their subs won't show up until they probably hit 10,000 a month, you know? So it'll look like they have no subscribers for 3 months and all of a sudden they hit 10,000. That will show up. Even though they had 8,000 this month, 5,000, the one that's 10,000 shows up. You got to know what to look for and not to believe the lie. Believe me, he's doing a real cloak and dagger trick with you. But don't forget, Scambian is a magician. Don't forget that. That's why he looks the way he does. Got to have that mysterious tone because I'm mysterioso, you know? So that's how you explain the buying subs. And if you didn't figure out what I said, rewind it and listen again because I said that perfectly. I have to admit, I'm not a wordsmith, but that I got out correctly. And Slosh and Fartimus messaged me here. Well, actually, Josh doesn't do anything because he doesn't wear the pants in that family or has any balls. It's all Fartimus. And she was saying, how come you're not talking about the documentary about Third Phase of Moon? You're avoiding it because it shows they're hoaxers. I'm like, no, I'm avoiding it because I don't give a shit. I really don't. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want, say whatever you want. That's your prerogative. But I can tell you right now, something I forgot to tell you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also support GoofOn. If you believe that we're truthful, and which we are. And if I ever got caught in a lie, gee, I'd like to know where, in my own endeavors, okay, Third Phase may have fooled me, which I doubt it over the last 3 years. I doubt they fooled me. And if they did, it wasn't on purpose. But, never mind. Jammer Travels, thank you very much. I was just saying, if you want to help support the show, thank you for the $5 super sticker. And I appreciate it. Let me see what it is. And I'm waiting for the scroll, which it's not coming. What's Quantum Show supports Rich Giordano and Goo? What's Quantum Show? And I can't see your super sticker here. I don't know why it's not showing up on my oh, here it is. It's a laughing fox. Ha ha ha. Okay. Thank you. I don't remember what part you were laughing at, but I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Jammer Travels with the first super chat of the night. Let's get rid of that. Let's put this there, and let's give you that. Well, thanks again, Jammer Travels, for the $5 super sticker. Fox with a laughing fit. Hey, guys! All over everybody else. That was good. Thank you. Continuing supporter of GoofOn. Thank God. We got supporters here. Look at all the nice people. You guys are really unbelievable. Yeah. No, that's not true, John. Come on, that's not even close to true. You're just saying that. You always found out that people that complain about cancel culture are the ones doing the canceling? Not even true. No, not even true. Am I canceling anybody? No. People who complain about cancel culture aren't canceling anything. I promise that. That's a false statement. That is a false statement. 1,000,000%. I've never heard a cancel culture person complain about cancel culture. That's why. They don't complain about cancel culture. It's the people that are getting canceled. Show 45. What? Oh, I hit the button and it said show or hide, and I said show 45. Cash 45. I've got that Bidenism today, too. That's a $9 super duper dono right there. No comment, no sticker, just pure love. Thanks, Cash 45. You are a continuing supporter of Goof. And everything you guys donate goes back into the show. It doesn't go to my kids' video games or, my dad's new chair that he needs or anything like that. Everything goes right back into the show. A little savings pot goes in there, and if I can travel anywhere, I'll dip into the funds and we'll go some places, which we are. In December, the third week, I believe, I'm going to St. Augustine to meet Third Phase of Moon and other panel members that'll show up. And we're going to have some fun. Yeah, I want to go to the haunted castle. So, St. Augustine, the oldest castle that's haunted. I want to go there. Yeah, I want to investigate it. What's up, Michigan UFO sightings? Wayne D's house, genetics, moonlick, Alien Girl 101, Cindy Hughes, welcome, Moody Mongol, everybody, Diamond Dog, Tony, True Cyborg, and everybody else, Nathan Allen, welcome to the show. Just briefly talking about the stupidity of people. I like the olive branch that I was told. I mean, why would I ever go over to their side? It's never going to happen. The reason is, when I made the decision to work alongside Third Phase of Moon, I knew the risk. And we even talked about it. What are people going to think, and you're going to catch a lot of shit for this, and they catch a lot of shit for this, and yeah. And, it's weird. When we were doing all those shows with the panel members a year or so ago, all that hate went away. All the hate went away. It was amazing. Even Third Phase of Moon saying, God, we don't get hardly any hate anymore. It's been nice. And we always said, I wonder how long that's going to last. And, people turn on you in this field as fast as they become your friends. And don't think I didn't think when I first met Third Phase that, they wanted to be my friend. And I thought they were up to no good too. I thought that they were going to try to do the things that I heard that they do. And it's not true. They don't bribe people. I know Secure Team paid people off to not talk badly about him. $600 here, $600 there. Why is it 600 and not 5? I don't know, but that's the number, and that's a true story. And people always have Third Phase of Moon and Secure Team lumped together. When Third Phase of Moon was the original and Secure Team just copied them. And somehow, for some reason, the tabloids picked him up and his channel blew up. And if you looked at Secure Team lately, he's only gotten 1,000 subscribers in a year since he's been back, however long it's been. That's it. Secure Team's doing nothing with his 2 million. Oh, I guess he bought his subscribers, but he didn't. What happens is the tabloids pick you up. And that's what happened to Third Phase. The tabloids picked them up when they were up and coming. And they got hundreds of thousands of people all over the world with eyes on them. And that's why they were getting 1,000 subs a day sometimes. Can you imagine? Back in the day, getting 1,000 subs in a day? If I got 1,000 subs in a day, Jesus Christ, I don't know what I would do. I'd probably throw up. But everybody wants to take down the big guy. And I'm just there on the side. I'm just there because I support them. So you got to pick on me for supporting them. I'm not hoaxing. I'm not lying. Right? But I must be. Anyway. Yeah, I did talk about it, Andrew. And I said what I said. And that's the truth of it. Not as I see it, but as it is, as it lays out there. Third Phase of Moon. Finally, I'm not, going to say anything more about it tonight, but they've already apologized for all the bullshit that you're watching. They've already apologized for everything that you saw. And they said they weren't going to do it anymore. And as far as I know, the last 3 years, they haven't on purpose. And I'm pretty sure, because I looked into it, the last 5 years plus, 6 years maybe now, that it would be hard to find anything they purposely hoaxed. Regardless of what the angry channel is saying. Angriest channel on the planet, by the way. Never seen so much anger. People think I'm angry. There's a difference between me and Scambian. I'm passionate. He's angry. I get mad, but it's passion. You want to know why? Because I got in this field for me, and then it became for you. I got in this field to showcase my stuff and to learn about what I was seeing and experiencing. You know, it was all about me in the beginning for a very short while. I got into this field to learn, to like you guys. You want to know what's going on. You want to know if we're going to have disclosure. You want to know if there's aliens and UFOs. You want to know why there's a secret out there that we can't know the truth if there's aliens, off-world vehicles, and all that stuff. That's why I got into this field. But it turned into everybody's lying. And to an extent, most everybody does in this field. And that's a shame. And there's nobody worse than a hoaxer, except for a hoaxer debunker. And that's what we got. You got somebody putting up videos, helping people put up videos, whatever it is, that doesn't know the truth about everything they're talking about. A real researcher, a real debunker would have interviewed or tried to interview Third Phase of Moon or me. Why not get an interview? Why not do some research? You know, anybody can pull up numbers. Anybody can show stats. But what about the other stuff? Nobody proved anything. And I know some of you have already emailed me say, oh, you better dump Third Phase, you know, jokingly. And I'm not taking that as a joke. They're my friends. And that's that. And you can believe whatever you want to believe. If you don't want to be a friend of mine because I'm friends with Goofon, do you know how many friends you have? If I found out some of those friends, you think I would dump you because you're friends with somebody who's, you know, a little off color? I wouldn't dump you as a friend if you had a friend I didn't like. I mean, what are we? 7th grade now? 6th? That's 6th grade. I remember 6th grade. Kissing girls for the first time. You know, talking about your dick and all that other stuff. You know, I get it. That's where they brought ufology to. People come here to generally to what? To laugh, to have some fun, and to, you know, to get your daily dose of what's going on in the field. I can't religiously go on and keep talking about the same people and the same things over and over and over again. It's not my style. I said I wasn't going to talk about this, but you know, when there's 2 to 3 hour shows being done about me and Third Phase, I got to talk. I can't just ignore it. I could have. I talked about it. I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. But if I don't, then it looks like maybe I'm hiding, but I'm not. I've already said all I can. Mark this show down and use this as a reference for any other answers that I can give you about hoaxing. Use this show as an example. I have never been caught in a hoax, never been caught lying about a hoax or anything that I know of. I am truthful to a, what do they say that? To a fault? Like I get in trouble for telling the truth. And that's why people lie. Because they don't want to get in trouble. Imagine getting in trouble for telling the truth. It's true. You get in trouble for telling the truth. You get in trouble just for standing next to Third Phase of Moon. Don't stand next to him. That hoaxer vibe will rub off on you. Then I won't be able to get my PlayStation for my kid. I mean for me. I mean for my kid. Hey, Mr. D.B. Cooper, Astral Citizens, Heathcliff was taking cash payments from Secure Team 10. Oh, right. Well, I wasn't going to mention the name. Ask Truth Seekers if I'm lying. No, I know about that. Yeah, $600 payments. And then from what I heard, I don't want to say it because it's only what I heard, but I'll tell you what I heard is that Heathcliff broke the deal and started talking about Secure Team again. And then that's why Secure Team and those guys had a falling out. But I don't know. I stay away from that stuff because I don't know all the intimate details. That's just what I heard. But Mr. DB Cooper 77 throwing down, that's 100 pesos, but it is yellow, so I'm assuming that's 10. Yeah, that's right. It's 10% of what the number shows. Thank you very much, Mr. DB Cooper 77. Throwing out names. It's true. It's true. And Astral Citizens, Heathcliff, he's a really good editor, by the way. That guy, yeah, he does a really good job editing. And he does a good job researching. The Angry Channel, I know, is friends with him now. I don't know how long they've been friends, but I hope he gets some pointers from Heathcliff on how to edit. Thank you very much, Mr. DB Cooper. A huge supporter of the show. Thank you. And a continuing subscriber. What was I talking about? I can't remember. I was going to bring something else up, but let me show you some things here. Let me pull this up. Because I guess they posted the Roswell stuff, right? All right, let me pull this up real quick. Yeah, I thought I pulled it up before, but I didn't. Let me show you. I'm gonna pull this up. We're gonna. Oh wait, what's this? What the hell just happened? What did I see? Huh? Why are there two? I don't know. I think, they re-uploaded it because the first one they uploaded, the audio didn't come through on their end. That was weird. So they re-uploaded it. So I want to go in here and I want to see, because they're saying that Third Phase of Moon was responsible for the hoax. That's what they were saying.
Leaked 1946.
One thing that the Angry Channel doesn't do, and maybe does but isn't showing that he does, is listen. And I noticed when I had communications with this person that they would not comprehend what I was writing. I'm like, how'd you come up with that? I'm like, I wrote in plain English. Where are you getting that? I mean, we're talking about some sort of deficiency in comprehensive learning and critical thinking. That's why he has to lie when he makes stuff up. Now listen to what Third Phase says. Don't hear it. Listen. It's coming up.
Welcome back, everybody, from around the world. We're looking at these photographs we shared with you right here on Third Phase of Moon just about 4 hours ago. We wanted to get everybody's opinion in regards to these leaked 1947 Roswell crash photos via Paul Galvin. Put this out on his Twitter, and we're looking at it right now. We wanted to put out the evidence right away without any commentary. We wanted to share with you the evidence as it came in. Now we're looking at this a little closer, and once again, I have to say that we've never seen these photographs before. So at this moment while we're broadcasting, again, this is kind of new evidence coming in. people might say, and as we read the comments earlier, just 4 hours ago, as we released these photographs on Third Phase of Moon, that this is some kind of AI technology, AI generated photographs. But as I'm looking at it, I look at these photos, the evidence, as legitimate photos. The question is it really from the Roswell 1947 crash?
Is it really from the Roswell 1947 crash? The first question brought, and he didn't say they're real evidence. He said these are real photos. All right, pay attention.
Earlier today, we spoke with Michael Schratt and asked him the question in regards to if these possibly could be from the Roswell incident. And he got back to us and stated that he doubts it. He says these photos doesn't seem to represent what the 509th bomb group members stated, that the craft was egg-shaped with a dome on top, and it was the size of a VW, about 13 feet across. He says this is something else. Well, I would agree with that. And as we look at these photographs coming in,
this doesn't look like it's from the Roswell crash, Schratt says. It's something else. And what did Third Phase just say?
Well, I would agree with that. And
he agreed with them that it's not the Roswell crash pictures. He agreed. So if Third Phase of Moon put this out there and they created it, why would they agree with Michael Schratt saying that these aren't the Roswell photos? Why would you do that to yourself and make yourself, you know what I mean? Don't you see the logic behind what I'm saying and what Angry Channel is doing? Don't you get it?
As we look at these photographs coming in from Twitter, and things coming up on Twitter is getting a little crazy. That UFO Twitter, they're going kind of nuts over there. But is this representative of legit footage coming from Roswell?
He's asking the question, is this legitimate evidence coming from Roswell? Is it? He didn't say this is. This is definitely, I promise you, this is Roswell. Those words never came out of his mouth.
Try to find the source, and we're going to be supplying the original link from the Twitter poster, Galvin, and see if he could provide.
Paul Galvin put these out there. Paul Galvin used to be in this, coming to my show for a couple of years. I don't know where he is lately, but Paul Galvin did it. I don't know. I know of him, but I don't know him. But it wasn't Third Phase.
Provide us the source of these photographs. It seems that there's some kind of autopsy going on here. You have people involved. So whatever we're looking at is elaborate. And if it's an elaborate hoax, they're doing a really good job at it. This seems to be like some kind of harness that they maybe have placed the creature or the alien, and you could kind of see these appendages to rope the legs and arms in as they perform some kind of possible autopsy or try to, tie the person down or the creature, whatever it is. Is this a body bag? It seems that we're looking at it, and in the right-hand corner, there's maybe apparatus involved here. So, again, we're not saying that this is legit. We're just saying that this is kind of new stuff coming.
We're not saying this is legit. Gotta listen. So where did they go wrong so far? We all know what Third Phase of Moon does. They post videos as soon as they're sent to them to be the first people to put them out, like TMZ or Hollywood Extra or whatever's out there now, Inside Edition. They get them out first. And this is called being the first. And one of the arguments is, Why don't they do any extensive research? Well, a lot of these things are impossible to get answers right away. And they want to be the first to put things out there and generate a buzz. And why sit on something? That was one of our biggest problems we always had with people. Like, remember the UFO New York? You know, the guy who put out the rubber ducky? You know, the UAP rubber duck? Remember that guy? And then he wanted us to pay for these new videos that were going to the Utah Symposium a few months ago. And they were shit. But we wanted them to post them for free and get it out there and let us decide what's real and what isn't. And that's what Third Phase of Moon does. Don't you want them to put stuff out right away? See it before everybody else as soon as it comes out? Yeah, let's figure it out together. I used to be against this, by the way. I used to think just like Scambian, but I matured over the years. And I said to myself, not everybody's going to do things my way. My way doesn't have to be the right way. There is no right way in ufology. If you haven't noticed, everybody does what they want. Look at the Admiral Wilson files. Those came out when? A couple of years ago? And there's still evidence coming up today. They put those up without getting all the evidence. Right? Look at Roswell. We still don't know the truth. Look at anything that's put out there. We still don't know the truth. So what does it matter whether you put the video up first or last? Doesn't matter what evidence you found. It doesn't matter that you found out it was a blimp 50 miles away. The thing is, people were excited. Hundreds of people were excited. Remember that Monday Night Football blimp? And people on the causeway were stopping traffic, hundreds of cars, to record a new blimp, which I still haven't seen to this day over any football game. But right after that video was posted, then they posted another one saying, it was a blimp after all. Why didn't you do the research? You got all your clicks and views. You made all your money. It was exciting at the time. It was a news-worthy event. It was on mainstream media. Those things are cool. And I don't have a problem anymore with people posting videos. Like, let's say I posted a video tonight. I said, I don't know what it is, but here it is. I should be ripped apart for that, right? What do you mean you don't know what it is? You're going to post it on the internet, on your channel, and you don't know what it is? Yeah, it's a UFO. I don't know what it is. How can you not figure it out? Call the airport. Call Luke Air Force Base. Call the Weather Center. You got to do your job, Rich. So just because Third Phase of Moon does it, it's a problem. Everybody does it. Everybody posts videos up when they get them without doing the full research. Everybody. Tell me anybody who's done research. You see videos every day going up on Think Tank and UFO of Interest and all these places. I just caught this last night, or I just caught this morning, or this last week. Did you call the airport? Did you call people over the ocean, ask them? I mean, come on. This is ufology. Anything goes. Except hoaxes. Except lies, like Fat Tony did. That's unacceptable. But I'm talking right here, right now. Third Phase of Moon. Not saying that the Roswell is real. These photos are real. They're asking the questions. That's what they do. And they've been doing it for over a decade. I've watched their older videos. They still say the same thing. We don't know what it is. We just think it's strange. Here it is. Tell us if you find anything out, let us know. If they're not doing it, somebody else is. And somebody else is. I can name 5 other channels right now that are doing exactly what Third Phase of Moon is doing. But they're not getting shit on for it. Go shit on them too. Why Third Phase of Moon? It's beyond me. Because they're the biggest? I don't count Secure Team as a channel anymore. Because he's so irrelevant to the conversation. Nobody ever talks about him. Hey, did you remember in the old days, did you see what Secure Team posted? No. But I will. And we did. It doesn't happen anymore because he's shadow banned. And you can tell when a small channel buys subs because they don't get 1,000 at a time when you only have 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. When you're under 10,000, it goes in hundreds. But when they're in when it's over 1,000, if you have a channel with only 7,000 subscribers and all of a sudden it says you got 1,000 exactly, you bought them. Because you shouldn't be showing 1,000. You should be showing hundreds. 100, 100, 100 until there's 10 of them. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go back into the show, go back earlier and listen to what I said on the increments of counting subs on a specific program. Depending on how big your channel is, depends on the increments they count with. If you have 800,000, they're going to show every 1,000 or every 10,000 or whatever it is. If you have 1 million subs, it's every 10,000. That's what it is. Something like that. But anyway, let's see if there's any lies coming from this video. So far, we haven't had any lies.
Again, I don't have the answers. All I'm just saying is that's why we put it out on Third Phase of Moon. Brett, you got any thoughts here?
That's why we put it out, because we don't have any answers. Brilliant.
Still really on the fence on this one. This just came into Twitter. It came from Galvin. And there's a lot of commentary. I'm not going to say this is from Roswell 1947 or whatever's going on. We're just sharing this just to see if...
I'm not going to say this came from Roswell or whatever's going on. Sounds like they're hoaxing to me. Anyway, I could keep playing it and it's not going to matter. You're going to believe what you want to believe. But there's the proof in the pudding right there. I just showed you that they say all the right things. And I'm not going to sit here and play that for 30 minutes just to show you everything. But it's true. Holy mackerel. All right. Little PayPal support tonight. Thank you. Freaking A, man. Nathan with a $10 PayPal. Keeping it real like good. She says, thank you, man. Wow. Thank you so much. Wayne, $3. Looking forward to having you on the podcast soon. From Wayne and Michelle. And P.S. wishing your family well. Yeah, thanks for that, guys. It's been on the downside lately, but thank you very much for that support. Wayne, can't wait to come on, actually. We're going to have a good time. And David Wilcox, $21. I'm okay with you buying pot with donos. Okay, well, thank you. Okay, and you know what I'll do? I'll start doing that now. I do. I have a little fund that goes into GoofOn. That goes all into GoofOn. I do. Man, thank you very much, David. You are a continuing supporter and subscriber. I always say that, right? Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. As a matter of fact, what time is it? You mean I've been talking for an hour? I've been talking for an hour. Has it been an hour already? All right. Well, we gotta relax for a minute. I need a minute. Come on, everybody!
What are they?
What are they?
Why are they?
Why are they here? What do they mean?
What are they?
What are they here?
Why are they?
Why are they here? What do they mean? What do they mean? One time, everybody, what are they?
Are they harbingers of world change?
Oh!
These secrets in the fields.
Huh?
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields.
Yahoo!
Are they harbingers of world change?
Change!
Secrets in the field.
Secrets in the field. The secrets in the field. Come on, everybody! Faster!
What are they? Why are they? Do they mean? What are they? Why are they? What do they mean? What do they mean?
What do they mean? Look what I just tried doing. I tried putting the water cap on top of my vape, and I went like this. Something's got to give. I think I've turned into Biden overnight. It's all this hoaxing. It's getting to me. I can't keep it a secret. I just can't. Ma! Truth balls! Tommy, what do you say? $10 Tommy G rolling out the dough. That is a super dono. A dono, huh? See what I did there? Thank you, man. I think that's your first super chat, super non-chat, super dono. Thank you, Tommy G, for the $10 super dono. Good. You earned that one. Good job. Mucho gusto, generoso. That was a weird recording, wasn't it? Yeah, we planned that one earlier in the day and I recorded that. I didn't like that one. That's what we do. Everything's fixed over here. Everything's a hoax. Everything I say and do, I'm just a robot cyborg. I follow the rules of the master of puppets. Ufology for ufology. Thank you very much for the $10 support, Tommy G. Wayne's like, what's getting into Rich, man? What's going on? I think he's losing it. Nah, not even close. You should have seen me in the earlier days. Don't. I want to show you this because, you know, anytime Bob Kvyat says something, we must take a look. You'll see. It's a beautiful thing, right? He says, I'm proud to announce my new feature documentary films that I'm planning for 23 and 24. Follow this Twitter account to get real-time updates. Follow it, he says. Like with my Fox and NBCU TV specials, we separate fact from fiction. Yeah, and you call it fraction. Wow. I got to tell you something. I'm already looking up. I am ready to rip this movie a new meaning. I can't wait for it, to be honest. I'm not joking. Because it's going to be so fun. Robert Kvyat Productions presents Ufologics, defrauding the government, the media, and the public. Why didn't he just say defrauding everyone. Let's see, you got your government, you got the media, and the public. Well, you can just say the government, the public. Actually, you can just say defrauding everyone. That would have been more powerful to me. Defrauding everyone. Wow, what a title I just gave to him. Or subtitle. Or tagline. Robert Kvyat Films presents Einstein's secret trip to view crashed UFOs and aliens. The lost interview tapes. No evidence. No evidence, just, tapes. That's all. Not the visual kind. Robert Kvyat Productions is making a movie called Robert Kvyat. Oh, no, that's just an advertisement. Okay. Well, there comes Bob. We always support Bob Kvyat films because they're usually good. And the Mandela Effect, I guarantee you that is going to be a hit because so many people believe in it. And I'm just curious to see what he does with it, because if he does anything new, maybe he can change my mind. Hey, I'm still open to it. I want my mind changed. Don't you think I want the Mandela Effect to be real? I mean, to wake up one day and things are different, but you don't notice them right away. It's that cereal box. It looks different. Or that razor blade. I didn't remember it being that blue. Or that shampoo bottle. I thought it had 2 O's in it. I thought it was Duve. It's Dove? Yeah, nothing major like you walk outside your house and you got a Porsche. How the hell did that happen? I was driving a Yugo yesterday. A Pinto. Same car almost, right? For those of you old enough to remember the Pinto Yugo, well, there was a Pinto which exploded when hit from behind because the gas tank was exposed. And when it got in accidents, 40 miles an hour or more, a gouge, a boom. Yeah, people died. My dad owned a Pinto. It was green, and it was like that Crayola green. It's like almost dark and almost light. Somewhere in there. It was a weird green. The seats were green. Yes, they were green. It was a cool car. It was loud. I remember it being loud, and the air conditioning sucked. But my dad bought a Pinto. All right. You know who I'm getting tired of? And I don't understand this, but I think I do. But I'm not sure. Let me show you who. It's the Buttman again. I don't know if you could see this. But Charlie Weiser responded to the tweet here. Do you know for a fact that the United States has recovered alien craft, or you are basing that on Chris Mellon saying whistleblowers are ready to come forward? Richard Butt says, no, I know it for a fact. And then he put out Cantaramundi. And then he says, I have the proper clearance and accesses. I worked for the IC, as I've stated before. So Charlie Weiser responded, come on. When will UFO Twitter see through this sort of BS? People with clearances and accesses who work for the IC don't reveal on Twitter for a fact that the USG has recovered alien craft, or they would no longer be working for the IC. They would be in jail. Amen. Don't you see how silly this is? Richard Butt, in my opinion, is 100% Lou Elizondo. Talks like him. Uses the same words. Obscure words that other people wouldn't use, but Lou would use and Richard Butt used. Yeah. I don't think it's his wife. I think it's Lou. And he would be in jail if this was legitimate. But it isn't. Another Richard Butt / Lou Elizondo misinfo tweet. Number 611 to be Nobody's keeping count, but yeah. I think tomorrow's show, I can't go anywhere tomorrow. I have to stay around for family. So there will be a show if everything goes well. I can't go do my comedy gig tomorrow. I wish I could, but I can't. But I think tomorrow's show, I'm going to focus on the moon and the Mars. Yes, the Mars. Why does the moon have to get the in front of it? Why can't Mars have the? The Mars, the Jupiter, the Saturn. Why does the moon have to have it? You go into moon? Because everything is the moon, right? Do you know what's on moon? Nobody ever says that. Are you going to the moon? How big is the moon? You have to put the in front of moon. You can do that with Jupiter. You can leave it blank. Are you going to Jupiter? Why don't we say, are you going to the Jupiter? Yeah, I don't like this. It could work for Earth. I want to go to the Earth. Ooh. The Earth and the moon are the only two bodies that you could use the with in front of it. Why is that? Is that because it's a prep? I'm not learning English. Okay. I don't know my English. Hey, just stuff I'm trying to throw out there. Stuff people never talk about. But somebody else is on the moon. Incredible proof of an alien race on the moon. And I have the evidence here right after this. Jammer Travel Super Chat. I'm having major surgery on my leg. Open wound tomorrow. Will be out for 2 weeks. I need all your prayers, fellow Goofonians. Thanks. Holy crap. What'd you get, shot? Please don't answer. I don't want to know. I don't know now. I don't want to know. Well, damn, man. I hope you recover fast. If it's an operation on your leg, I'm sure you're going to be here with us on your mobile device. You better be here, Jammer Travels. Nobody leaves for leg injury surgery. All right, you can take a day off. We'll give you a day off. And you know what? I want everybody right now to do this for Jammer Travels. Can you just try? Put a little praying hands up for him and say a short prayer that he has a safe surgery tomorrow for Jammer Travels. Let's do it now. I'm going to do it too. Oh, wait, I can't. Can I? It won't let me. I can't do it over here on StreamYard. I want to see prayer hands for Jammer. Come on. Dear alien gods, Jammer Travels, whose name you know, is having leg surgery tomorrow. It's an open wound surgery. Something must have happened, God. I don't know. Maybe you could tell us, but we want a safe surgery, safe recovery, and healthy for many decades to come for our good friend Jammer Travels, who also donated $5 to GoFund. Thank you very much. We pray for you, and that's no joke. All right. Yeah. Either that or we're going to call you Stumpy. I took it too far. Damn it. Thanks. Thanks, Jammer Travels. And that prayer was 100% real. Absolutely. Thanks again. And I hate going into surgery, but I love hotels. I almost called it. I love hospitals. I would love to have my last few days in a hospital. Yeah. You can meet a lot of ladies at the hospital, nurses. You know, you get that syndrome going on where the nurse falls in love with the patient. Imagine having two nurses fall in love with the patient. It goes all over. Whatever. Here we go. Incredible proof someone else is on the moon. Immense mechanical rigs, some over a mile long. Strange geometric ground markings and symbols. Constructions several times higher than anything built on Earth. Lights, flares, vehicle tracks, towers, pipes, and conduits. The conclusion: somebody is doing something on the moon and doing it right now on a stunningly massive scale. And that is from an extremely convincing case that the moon, has life on it. An intelligent race which probably moved in from outside the solar system, UFO Report says. And from Publishers Weekly, Leonard's photos are truly mind-boggling when one begins to see what he sees. When one begins to see what he sees, which means it's pareidolia, but once you adjust your eyes and you accept the bullshit lies, well, then you're like, oh yeah, there's a whole city up there. Oh yeah, right, hold on. You know, once you can see it like them, oh my God. Oh, I got dizzy from that. Hold on. COVID. COVID. What? I know they left. I know I saw. Tomorrow we'll do some moonage. Oh, I love this. I love me some George Napster. The big nap. Gonna take a Napster. 5 years ago, Tom DeLonge unveiled TTSA and introduced Lou Elizondo to the world. I said, thank you and TTSA for bringing nothing to the table. You and others are the reason ufology struggles to move forward. Everything you talked about and promised has become a big nothing burger with onions and bad breath. Time to hang up the mic at George Knapp or leave ufology. Ooh, did I stick the knife in deep? Christopher Wolford, who's one of the big antagonists on Twitter, who's a real asshole, says, George, did you see this? Yeah, let me bring it up and show you. God, this guy's such a suck-up, this Christopher Wolford. The biggest suck-up on Twitter. This 172-page report was given last week to @Gillenbrand and her staffers at Disclosure With, and the report was done by Omni Talk Radio. It will serve as a roadmap on who to call for hearings, possibly. This is only phase one of a multiple-pronged process to ending secrecy. Okay. Giuliano Marinkovic. Forsaken Poseidon. Is this a joke? I saw the tweet but have not seen the report. I thought that was going somewhere else. That didn't work out too well for me. All right. Now here's the guy the Angry Channel needs to go after. Former CIA scientist Kit Green believed Roswell's alien autopsy film was real, alleged memo revealed. Link, by the way, Gary Nolan UAP analysis and Green's autopsy conclusion. Oh my God. Why isn't anybody going after this freak? You believed, even though the guy came out and said, I faked it for $100,000 or whatever, Kit Green thinks it's real. That's amazing to me. Who gives a shit what Kit Green thinks anyway? See all these right here? Oh, you don't see what I see right now. That's weird. Yeah, the old StreamYard would have allowed me to switch screens like that. Let me show you. I popped up another screen because I opened up a new. I was showing you all these colorful drone blades because I usually do shopping at Master Air Screw for blades, but I haven't been there in a year. It's funny how those ads show up on everything I have. I don't know what this is. Ads. CIA scientist Kit Green thought it was real, as claimed in a leaked memo supposedly found in the late astronaut Edgar Mitchell's archives. Moreover, there might be some connection between Green's alien autopsy report and Stanford professors' study on those people's brains who are said to have encountered UAP and were injured. COVID. In December 2021, Motherboard conducted a Q&A with Dr. Nolan discussing his research on anomalous materials from UFO crashes and people who came into contact with the objects. In the interview, Nolan mentioned the Sun article on a bizarre leak memo added March 2001 that claimed CIA scientist Kit Green thought the Roswell alien autopsy video was real. It is the most apprehensive article on the subject that links Dr. Green, the memo, and the autopsy video into one. Oh my God, guys. It's fake. It's fake, though. Dr. Green served for 20 years in the CIA and after as the chief technology officer of the Asian Pacific General Motors Corp. And assistant dean of the Wayne State School of Medicine for the Asian Pacific. He has lived and served in government and academic capacities in Asia and as a professor in brain imaging and as a member of the Chinese and U.S. Academics of Sciences, the latter as lifetime member. Okay, this is what scares me. Member of the Chinese and the U.S. Academies of Sciences? And where else did I see something I didn't? He was the dean of the Wayne State School of Medicine for the Asia Pacific? Is he? I mean, this guy could be giving top secret information to China or working for China. Obviously, sharing information with them about things that I don't think our government should be sharing with China if it's about Roswell and Roswell being real. This is very telling. Wow, this is more of that that socialistic way of thinking that's brought into ufology. This is bad. Kit Green's bad news. You should go to the Angry Channel and get interviewed. Be perfect fit over there. All right, now, with all that's been said today, what's that? I have a UFO video to show you. And Dinkamazi sent $5. Hey, man, cheers to you, mate. Thank you very much for that. Yes, I appreciate the PayPal. You can help support GoofOn. We are supported by you. And everything pretty much goes back into the show. You know, and I don't need to tell you, but, you know, I appreciate it. Thank you, Dinkamazi, for your support. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You're a continuing supporter of GoofOn. I think a good friend of the show. Appreciate it. The Dinkster. The Dinkster. I don't know what that means. Thanks a lot, man. Hey, they're offering me some more penis enlargement pills. All right. I remember when I worked for, not worked for, but did my show with Art Bell, Art Bell's old guy. I can't remember his name. Brian, Kevin, Ken, something like that. He told me, I told a joke that had the word penis in it. And after the show, he goes, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't use the word penis. I said, well, that is the technical term for the dick. Well, it's not appropriate for ufology. Who are you to tell anybody what's appropriate for ufology? I quit. And that was that. All right, here we go. UFO video, real fake, or Did Third Phase of Moon make this one too? It looks like the same camera. Every camera is the same. You know what? That's real, man. That's real. That's really there. That's so real. I can see the sun glinting off of it. That's so hard to fake. You can't fake the sun glinting off of a UFO. That's impossible. Only movie makers can do that. Doing. I don't know, but I'm going to call bullshit on this. 2 reasons why. One, because it's too good to be true. 2, it's too short of a video. 16 seconds? If this was real, I think this should be out. I don't know. It looks pretty good. It looks good to me. It's not a Third Phase of Moon? Third Phase of Moon didn't do this one? Oh, yeah, then it's real. Yeah, that's real then. If Third Phase of Moon did not put this video up, then it's real. Yeah. Because everything they do is not. Anyway, you know what? This one looks pretty good to me. It looks like it's really there. I'm not seeing any signs of fakery yet, although I think I just saw something that might be construed as odd anomaly. But I don't know, man. I mean, this looks, I don't see any boxes. I mean, this could be here. This actually looks like it's there. If that's in the sky, that would be, if that's really there, that would be an incredible video. I know it's 19 years old. Doesn't matter. My video's from 2004 and you guys loved it. And the ones in 2005 and 2006. You guys thought those videos were cool that I showed, right? It doesn't matter how old they are. It matters, yeah, I see why you're saying that. Because in 2003, you're going to say there was editing software to do that shit. Hey, maybe, just maybe, check this idea out. Maybe the video isn't of a UFO. Maybe it's of the sky and the beach. And they zoomed in on the sky, added this in there afterwards, yesterday maybe. I know, it wouldn't make sense, you think, to zoom into the sky. But maybe they're not zooming into the sky. It's an after effect that you can do once the video's done and uploaded. You could make it look like it zooms in. I'm not so sure about this one. It looks real, but I don't know. I know people are going to say it's not real because it's too good to be true. And usually we're right about that. But we have to prove it. We can't just say it without proof. Right? We don't do that, right? You know, Ross Coulthart is a journalist, right? Charlie Weiser, my God, never gives up. Always looking for interesting things. I mean, this is really pathetic if you think about it. Ross Coulthart, a journalist with awards and shit and the backing of a TV network, used an Adobe stock image of a UFO illustration, but didn't bother to purchase it. Why would he do that? And have Adobe stock printed out all over it? That's pretty chintzy. He says, this is an illustration of the craft veteran British soldier John Chapman saw emerging from a triangular portal of 3 amber orbs over a Ukrainian battlefield in June. Wow. And the sky, it said Adobe stock all over it. So here's the 3 dots. And this appeared in the middle of it. That's interesting. Tim Freestone with $2 all chum AAA. I mean, chimps need a banana. Oh, I see. All chump. I mean, chimps need a banana. Ooh, Thank you, Tim Freestone, for the $2 support. Coming in strong again, a continuing supporter of GoofOn. Mucho gusto, generoso. Tim Freestone, thank you very much. It got hot in here all of a sudden. I think I'm having my hot flashes. Don't they usually come around 55 for older people? Well, that's just women. I identify as an older woman. Oh, well, Richard, let me take over the show then. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, that's not... What an idiot I am. Oh, never mind. I went from an old frumpy woman. Hold on. What? Hold on. Oh, that is not cool, man. Sorry, I can't share that, but oh my God. I got to say this. Alex Jones is ordered to pay nearly $1 billion to Sandy Hook victims' families. Wow. Well, I ain't talking about it. That's for damn sure. But from what I heard, he shouldn't have said what he said. But then again, there might... No, not going to say it. All right. Can't. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, this is great. I'm just going to play this so I can get more water. I'm out of water, so I'm going to play this for you. I'm done with the Coulthard thing. I don't even want to talk about him anymore. I'm not a big fan of Ross Coulthard. I don't know. I think he's in this for the wrong reasons now. I think when he got in this talking about UFOs and the paranormal, it seemed like he was doing things that he's not doing now. Now he's going back in time and talking about things because he has nothing new to talk about. And he's making a lot of mistakes, a lot of morally wrong mistakes. He's just a weird character. I think it's that. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know anything. I'll be right back.
Claims to be a prophet, and this conservative pastor appears to agree with her. But wait for the plot twist of the century.
Thank you tonight. I appreciate you very, very much. God bless you. You wanted to say something?
To the Calvary Chapel. I just wanted to say that, yes, I did talk with her last night, and I didn't know much about her ministry. She was kind enough to give me as many materials as she could on the spot, and her men were perfect gentlemen to me inside. And for the rest of these 7 days that she's here, any of you that come and any of our friends that come, we need to be deeply respectful. We need to show an intense love to them. But above all of those things, we need to spend all of our time at the deepest place of prayer, praying that God indeed would protect all those who hear this false message that comes from her lips.
This woman...
Yeah, boy. Set it up and smack it down. Nicole Sakach. What's up, Sakach? Yeah, I see you too. I see you too. 127 minus 85. What is that, 42? What about it? What about? Oh, Nicole? That's right. Nicole, how did he know? 42 years younger. Oh, we have 42 thumbs up. We'll get about 110 to 150. Not worried. Welcome to the show, Nicole. And I've got two eyes on you, Popsicle Stick. I don't know what that means. It just came out. Oh, live watchers and thumbs up. I thought that was Nicole's age you were putting up there. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's a coincidence like no other, because she is. And that number is crazy oh, this is weird. How did that just happen? Hold on. I know, I got to change the background. I got to change it. I need help. All right, let me do something real quick. No. Thank you, Diamond. Thank you, Diamond Dog. I brushed my teeth. Appreciate that. I'm going to get jealous. Jealous. That even sounded funny coming out of my mouth. All right. I am going on the lanai right after the show, and I'm going to look for rain because it's supposed to rain tonight. And I'm going to wait for you, Nicole. 5 years ago today, Tom DeLonge's To the Stars Academy introduced itself and Lou Elizondo to the world. TTSA claimed to have new revelations about UFOs, and DeLonge said they were going to build a spaceship. Whatever happened to that? You know? Here, watch. Now, I want you to listen to something. When Lou walks around, when anybody's walking on the stage, listen how it echoes. There's nobody here. This is all a lie. It was all fake. Nobody's there, Lou, and everybody's talking to nobody. Remember? This is I think it was in Who's Lou, but.
Featuring Tom DeLonge, Lou Elizondo.
I can't stand when guys stand like that with the fancy hand on the hip. That's the fancy hand on the hip move. Watch.
On October 11th, TTSA held a press event.
That move right there. I can't stand this. First of all, it's not that comfortable. Look, and second of all, get a jacket that fits you, you freaking.
Tom DeLonge, Lou Elizondo, Hal Puthoff, and other former government officials who claimed to have new revelations about UFOs. DeLonge introduced Elizondo to the world for the first time.
My name is Lou Elizondo. For nearly the last decade, I ran a...
this guy's got background music going. You can't hear the echoing of his voice. Whoa.
Sensitive aerospace threat identification program focusing on unidentified aerial technologies. It was in this position I learned that the phenomena is indeed real.
There it is. Didn't I tell you? Every time Lou lies, his lips go together like this. This is called the lipping Lou. Yeah, I made the new name for it. It's the Lou Lip Lock Lippy Lou. And I'm not joking when I say this. And I've proven it on the show. When he makes that face, he just told you a lie. And what bigger lie than the one he just told? Watch.
Is indeed real.
And he looked into the Nothing Burger camera with the Nothing Burger person, with the Nothing Burger crowd. And why am I saying burger every time? God, I can't stand that face. It's a face only a mother dog would lick. All right. My mother was a witch. She was burned alive. I thank this little witch for the tears I've cried. Take me down now. Don't want to see your face. Or blistered and burned. Half my disgrace. 27 in the woman's eyes. All right, where are we? Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Humans may be the cargo cult of an ET civilization. From Pete Lavenda. Does anybody listen to Pete? Anybody? I don't ever hear his name being mentioned ever, and I don't even know why. All right, let's just listen.
Very primitive location. A Stone Age people suddenly see airplanes landing on a landing strip, and they're bringing food and medicine and uniforms and technology. And these Stone Age people are watching this take place. They don't know what this is. They have no context for it in their society, their religion, their culture, nothing. Just the mere experience of this changes them. So they go and they build airline landing strips, right? They build conning towers, they build all kinds of stuff. They take coconuts and build headsets from it. They're trying to duplicate what they saw in the expectation that a plane will land on their landing strip and give them all this good stuff.
Right.
Okay, so that's the cargo cult concept. We've taken this one step further. And we're saying it's not just our religion that's a cargo cult. It's not just the pyramids in Egypt or the Nazca lines or something. We're saying our entire civilization is a cargo cult. People in a
Now that's a discussion. So what he was saying is, where we're located in the solar system, in the galaxy, our own spiral galaxy, we're at the end of one of those arms that are in the star galaxy, right? In our star, and we are just tucked in a cloud of dust, hidden from the sun, most likely, being that we're so small. And we may never, ever, ever, ever have been visited by aliens. So with that being said, because we're so hidden, it doesn't mean we can't be found. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's unlikely that we have been. So then you have to go and ask yourself, maybe they're still here. Maybe they've always been a part of the earth, but just don't live where we live. Why? Because I think the way everything is designed or created, we're supposed to be on the upper level of Earth, right? Who's to say there were no cave-dwelling humans that never came out of the caves? They just kept digging inward instead of outward. Maybe they never wanted to come outside because it was either too bright or their religious beliefs, it scared them. So where do they get their food? I don't know. I can't answer that. But if there's an ecosystem underground, who's to say they can't have anything we have? Who's to say we're not living inside the earth? I just blew your mind. That last hit was a good one. See, that last hit I took made me think a little more. I doubt it. But how do we know? Well, because we see things that are billions of light years away. That's how we know. We can break through and go out of our atmosphere into space. How do you know? You have to go with whatever's in front of you and whatever you believe. And of course, there may be people living under the earth, in the earth. I don't know about under. I think that's Australia. But people living in the earth. And, we've heard of the black-eyed children that came out of the ground, I guess, and walked up to a family's home, and they took them in, and they were these weird kids, and they had the strange language and strange knowledge of things, and it was bizarre. Remember that story? Where'd you come from? In the ground. Something like that. I'm paraphrasing. This world, and I've seen others saying this now, this world is more paranormal than it is normal. Where, in effect, that would mean that the normal is paranormal. Right? The new normal is paranormal. I bet if you took 1,000 people and asked them if they've ever seen a ghost or know somebody that's seen a ghost, I bet that's 95%. That they or someone they know, not just them. See, I think not everybody's honest when answering those questions. Have you ever seen a spirit or ghost? And I bet some people will put no because they think that it's silly. But they had the experience and don't want to talk about it. They don't want to learn about it because in their mind, if it happened, it would devastate them. That's my father. Just doesn't believe in it. But then some days he'll say, yeah, I believe in it. And I'm like, but 6 months ago you said you don't believe in. No, I said I don't believe in what you were saying. And I said the same thing. Stop playing word battleship with me. See, now I think I win those. I remember a little better now. Sorry, Dad. Just jokes. Just jokes. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough thing. It's a tough thing to live in this world. I think I've said everything I can tonight. I just looked at the time and I've almost been going 2 hours. I'm out of stuff to say. I wasn't even going to do a show tonight. But like everything else, do your own research. And maybe I'll do what Jerry Springer does. Have a final thought. Let's have a final thought. Do I have anything that can show a final thought in here? Here, final thought. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Jeez. Okay, final thought for tonight's show. In a day where evidence is king and lying, what rhymes with king? Unacceptable. You can still be blamed for being somebody you're not in this field. What do? Do you ignore it? Do you lash back and justify yourself every single time somebody says something negative about you? We would be here for hours. It is time to move onward and upward. And although I made that promise last week, it is very, very difficult for me to change my spots overnight. So I ask that you bear with me, have some patience, and see that I'm at least trying to bring a better ufology to this world. It is not about me. It is not about Third Phase. And it certainly isn't about hoaxing. It's about the truth and how you interpret things and how you don't read every single word or listen to what people are saying. If all you did was listen, you would learn a lot more than seeing with your eyes. Your ears play just as an important role in this field. And don't abuse that. And don't inflate things. And don't make things worse than what they really are. Because in the end, karma will get you. And it does. And karma's a bitch. And if you don't believe in it, well, soon you might. And that's not a threat. Not at all. Because we're not that type. We just say what is out there is karma. It hit me. Hey, I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. As long as we don't keep making them, you know. But I do ask that you make your own decisions. Don't be swayed by somebody's lies. Think about what's being said and hear what people are saying and listen with both ears. We are Truthology for ufology for a reason. God Not now. Truthology for ufology. But I didn't want that now, but we are Truthology. Truthology for ufology. I want to thank the moderators and super chatters. Super awesome night. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything, anyone, anywhere, because that would suck. Thank you. You can still help support GoofOn through PayPal and the Cash App and the thanks button under each video that has already been played or aired. Keep an eye open for the chat, the short clips that I've been putting up. I'm going to put another one up tonight. And also thank you newcomers and veterans. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I hate saying goodbye, but have a good night. Alien bless.
Control life.